Okay, so I ran into some issues with my quail cage. The water ended up freezing because I didn't add the heated element in there, and the water froze. So I'm checking to see if this works. So I'm going to feed that through there and plug it in to heat up that bucket of water. And then I took the parts of the water and defrosted it in the bathtub. And so now I'm going to hook everything back up and it should get working again. This is a Farm Innovators 250 watt de-icer. And yeah, that's starting to get hot, but it's good for plastic buckets. So I'm going to unplug this first. And feed it up through this part here. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and get this plugged in to warm up that water. So I'm gonna kind of start at the bottom and work my way up. Let me see if I can carefully heat that up a little bit. So it's not too bad once I get that first rubber gasket in there. There we go. Then I get it lined up on the other side. And then to avoid this getting punctured, end up sliding that. So I got this, put a little bit of the oil on there, and now I'm going to feed that into there. Okay, that one should be good. This last one was being real stubborn, so I had to cut these off and then pound those adapters in there. Now I'll get it in position, heat up the tubing, and then slide it on there. Okay, I have it all hooked up. I'm going to hook up the pump. And yeah, that water is warm due to the heater. So I think there may be some air trapped. Let's see. So this part up here might still be frozen a little bit. Okay, so that warm water ended up breaking through and is now flowing. So that's really good. I'm going to keep this open in case there ends up being some chunks of ice. Okay, now I'm going to check up here to make sure that it's okay. So I do need to shut this back a little bit just so that there's still some flow. Okay, so that's working. So I think we're in business. So I cut that back a little bit so that the water does fill up ahead of time, and then this flows back in there, and the heated element keeps the water warm. And then if the power goes out, this whole system should drain back into the bucket. So that's the nice thing about this setup. Unfortunately, I was a little bit more confident in that just the moving water was going to be enough. But with these being pretty small in diameter, I definitely needed to add the heated element in there. So that should do pretty well, keeping that from freezing, as long as the water's flowing there. So I was able to solve this issue. Hope this was helpful. Till next time.